So you hit record, and then, I mean, it's basically a robotic tool that you can just play with.
Cool.
Yeah. I sound impressed. But here we are. We're just walking and talking.
I'm not very technical.
I'd say you are.
Yeah.
When it comes to the law and your words, you're pretty precise.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You're not shitty about it.
I'm not technical. Like, I don't know.
I think you are
Like,
technical.
They're doing all this AI stuff, and I just smile and nod in the meetings.
Yeah. Well, I just hope that you guys have a governance system to check your public bots. And
We're not doing
there's some
any
very
public
simple ones you can get. Well, that's probably good. I mean, I still don't. I mean, part of me thinks insurance can probably get replaced a little bit, but at the same time, there's so many complex human processes and everything that everybody's been jumping the ship way too early.
I think so too.
And we're so infant. We don't even know if it's alien. But it's always been like that with computers. If you think about it,
technology.
I wrote a lot of papers on it in grad school, and it's just the dawn of psychology and computers actually very much occurred around the same time. When we had our first bug. Anyway, you know, I got into the philosophy and the science quite a bit. Oh yeah. I think we're gonna have success here. What's fun about this is you can plant it in the ground, and it kind of has an eye of its own, like it'll zoom in and zoom out. I need to learn how to use all these features. But what's really cool is its cousins are the ones that invaded the Eastern Shore a couple years ago. Remember when we had the drone issues? There's just a bunch of freaking drone people that didn't get their FCC license, and they probably weren't all domestic.
So they repurposed it.
Well, they made us think we had aliens invading us, didn't they?
Yeah.
I did for a second wonder. But anyway.
We ever got real answers on what was going on.
Well, I think it's typical of how we operate in this country, because we have to. I don't know, but I've had those conversations. I sometimes wish I might not be alive if I would have gone to the Citadel, but I'd be a lot closer to retirement. Oh.
And you could do pull-ups like your sister.
You can do a pull-up now. You have a trainer and I don't.
I don't have a trainer anymore.
Well, that's good.
She retired.
You're nice and fit. I'm getting back to fit.
Hip hop stuff.
I'm just not running right now because I'm scared of my neighbors. I'm just scared of people that think that I'm something I'm not. Oh.
Show me how this works.
Well, it's tricky. The first thing I need to do is get my leader out so that the orange part is hanging out. And then you have to find the rhythm. And you don't want it tangled like it is right now. This is an extra long one, which is new. I had to get a new one because I dropped my butt piece. That was just the funny, it's really what it's called, the butt piece. So I had to get a new, very cheap fly rod, but I thought of Chris Hobbs. It's called a Hobbs Creek brand. Remember Chris Hobbs? Played baseball? Interesting fella.
I don't remember him.
You don't? Oh, well. He was a couple years younger than you. He was a good guy. I mean, for a baseball player. I know you met some of my Virginia Tech teammates. They were pretty good guys. I like that pitcher you dated. He seemed like a decent guy.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Well, they're
He
baseball.
taught me via email.
Well, at least you remembered who your brother was, maybe. I mean, I was pretty popular on the team. I just,
I'm sure you were.
the coaches didn't like me because of my punk ass earring. It's really hard, but you really do have to find a rhythm with this. And I'm obviously not doing it right now, but
You'll get it though.
yeah.
I think you're doing a good job.
Not too bad. see if we can catch something. This has no like,
No bobbers.
well, and it has no like break on it. So it's, when I catch something, it's like a real battle. But I have to catch something first.
This looks like a lot of work.
It can be, but it's relaxing once you get into the groove. It takes a lot of practice too, and I haven't practiced since, honestly, I didn't even practice. I was dealing with two angry people. Philip and George wanted to cremate me that day. They both have short patience and tempers. Pam and I kind of talked down to them for a change, and they didn't like it. Pam told me to be careful. Philip has a really bad anger problem. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. And he's a little bigger than me. He's a tough fucking guy. You know who he has to deal with in Japan. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm proud of my stepfather. He and George really do have a lot in common. Both Mensa grade, stuff like that. I think it's hard to be super smart.
I'm the right amount.
Oh, you are smart
I
enough
wanna
to
be as smart
make
as
it,
they are.
it gets a little hard, but I'm full of it. You can see it's kind of tricky, like, and typically you would be in the water, you know, but there's a chance I can catch something. You can see how you kind of cast out slowly.
It's like you kind of build up and then you retreat.
Yep. And typically, I mean, you're casting into running water because you typically fish in a river. Keep flipping my jam. Oh well. This is really just hot and torturous. But it's never torturous once you catch a fish. I should probably be using true flies. This is like a hybrid rig because I want to catch a bass, not a brim. Somehow I'm crossing up. That's okay. It's a lot more fun to, I had to put a weight on my rod. This sucks. I suck. I'm not used to such a long, I've got too long of a fly rod. But I'm not doing terrible.
I think you got a good little rhythm going.
The problem is
This looks like it would be
I
tired.
keep getting caught up. Oh, you know what? I'm missing a loop. That would be my problem. I don't know how I did that. I know I was in there at one point. I think I'm gonna be done here. I'm gonna,
You're gonna restring it?
is it worth it?
All you got is time.
Yeah, that's true. Especially in retirement. Which I'm not retired, but
Yeah, isn't it crazy to think that by the time Scott was your age, he'd been retired for 2 years?
it's crazy. But at the same time, I mean, he went through the process and got himself a package, you know? Not many people can do that. I don't know. But it is crazy. I mean, trust me, Tad and I were extremely jealous. We talked about it. but I'm proud of him. And I mean, I think he's got a long time to figure out what he wants to do. I hope he doesn't feel the pressure of the world. It's just, he's got so much to offer. Like what he did to the house. I mean, he's just really good at running the show. And he's good at being your husband.
He is very good at that.
And he's a good brother-in-law to Tisa and me. Most of the time. We all can be assholes. I have been a real asshole as of late. I went to go get beer on Tuesday for Tisa and I. And this black woman was just following me around. And I turned around and said, "Ma'am, I need 12 inches of personal space." She freaked out. But she was totally on my ass. I was like, "What are you doing?" And it's that kind of stuff I have to stop doing. But I'm tired of these assholes that think they can invade your space and that, like, I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, she got hot. A lot of people came out from the back. I'm embarrassed to even go back to Sheetz because I just never confront people. But I was just over it. I need to stop having those kinds of moments. Because it's so much easier to just turn the cheek. But sometimes these things really piss me off, Shireen.
I don't like anybody being all up on me.
But I feel like I hurt her feelings, but, she can deal with it, I hope. Hope she didn't go home and hurt her kid or something. Just the consequence of behavior is crazy. The way it can cause something so terrible that you had no idea it was going to cause. I've often heard that from managers. Looks the one I had at PRA, he was a UVA grad. He's still a friend of mine, checks in with me from time to time. Christy was always like, "John, you have no idea. You're a leader and you don't know it." And she's like, "You do things that influence people in bad ways that you need to stop doing." I'm like, okay. Yeah, I still can't even tie this right. Damn. I don't know why I'm just randomly bringing up memory stream, just trying to get right. I know I'm still not quite right, but I'm a lot better. The fact that I could drive my car today is a big... I wasn't sure I'd have the courage to drive out here today. I had to wear my Astros hat, which is a little
It
goofy.
always helps. Gives you
It's a little goofy.
superpowers.
It's a Jose Altuve, too big for your head. Altuve got sent down to Corpus Christi, AA. Well,
He's old.
he's been dealing with new talent, and like supposedly he did not treat his second baseman very well
Oh,
coming up.
that's not good.
Well, it's very competitive. And if you're from Venezuela, it's very competitive in Venezuela too.
Yes.
And they won the whole thing this year. But he's gonna be fine. I think he's just dealing with like the aftermath is still there. People are still blaming him for cheating and all this stuff. He's got to be over it. I'm sure he's human as everybody else, but I think he's just over it. Supposedly he's just been extremely irate lately. I try to watch all the games. Astros have been winning again though since they sent him down.
Oh,
They just beat the Rangers in a series, the Texas series. And they beat the Cubs. They swept the Cubs. I think the Astros are going to shock people this year. They've got some really good young talent that nobody knew they had. It's hard when you've got stars playing the positions.
that's expensive.
It is. Well, I'm sorry that this isn't turning into an exciting fishing event.
I've been down here.
It is so beautiful out here, Shireen. Like the birds, even the dragonflies. Like, it's just, you guys really have an ecosystem out here.
We're lucky. I just feel bad because the animals are totally getting crowded out. I mean, I'm glad we have this back here, which is a habitat where,
It's a lot more
foxes and-
wild than it is in most places.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard things die at night when I'm out here fishing. You have predators.
Oh, we do. We do. Owls and hawks and
Well, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. It's taken me forever to just tie this tiny little leaders. Hard to not get it right to where there's not just a ton of crap. Neighbors all doing okay?
Yeah. Abby, I don't know if I told you.
She's married, right?
My daughter is expecting a baby
Nice.
in August. And Lori and her sister are going to.
That's going to be their first.
Yeah, first grandbaby.
That's got to be exciting. That's cool that you and Scott don't have kids, but you're so involved with everybody that does,
Yeah, well,
including your
Lori
nephews.
doesn't give me a choice.
Well,
She's so funny.
that's a good friend to have. I try to be friends with my neighbors, but there's just something preventing us from becoming closer.
Yeah, we're really sad about Jackie and the boys leaving.
They're so cool. I really
I
wanted to go
love those
fishing with those
boys.
kids, and
Yeah.
they're going to be great athletes. You can tell.
Well, one of them already is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Well, it's just fun to talk to young athletes because nobody tells them how hard it gets when you get into that really hard competition. Like it gets serious.
well, I mean, the funny part is they're moving to Orlando,
Oh,
and
Really?
which is like, I think,
It's
going
an
to be
interesting
really
place to
good
live.
for
I think I'm going to take this cork off
baseball.
without littering. I've got my new fishing pants on today. I did overdress a little bit. We're going to catch us a baby fish. Here we go. That was terrible. That was pretty good. We'll try one more.
That was good.
Yeah, I mean, if I was on a river where the water was moving outward, I would just have to, and it would. I gotta start somewhere. Thank you, Shereen. I appreciate that. This might be my last one. Just to end on something positive. Now, if I was on my boat, I could stand up. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to fly on the boat. My boat really was a good investment. Now that I have a Jeep that can handle it, it's a lot better. It was getting scary with my Matrix. One of my neighbors was like, Don, you really need to do something about that. I saw that thing almost come off your car the other day. It's like, okay, that's part of the reason I got the new car. But I tell you what, I like having a manly car that can go four-wheel drive.
Jeeps are really nice. Very expensive. All right, I gotta go do some work stuff.
Cool, well, I love you,
I love you too.
and it was good to see you. This is my last cast. And
Don't hesitate to go swimming.
I might jump in the pool. I might jump in the
And
pool.
I'll be down before my 3 o'clock.
Sounds good, Jimmy. I love you. Thanks for letting me come out here.
Absolutely.
It's like Uncle Robert's, you know? It's like going to Kenny. Not quite like that. It's the closest I have to it, you know? You probably never thought of it that way, but... Oh! Tried to lose my rod. I think I'm done now. Too much talking. Not enough fishing. You see what the back of my shirt says? It says, shut up and fish. Yeah.